Hello everyone, this is Patrick and Faye.
Hi.
I'll be doing a build on a 64 Galaxie 500 XL. And what I've noticed on YouTube is there's really good videos highlighting some of the stuff you can do, but not much on the details of working on some of the intricacies of doing some of the body work. I'm going to be working on replacing the quarter panel on the driver's side, and I've noticed there's some really interesting stuff that's unique that you don't find anywhere else. I'll be getting my wife maybe to do some narration. She might even be in some of the videos just to help us out if you have any questions on that. And what we'll do is we'll probably start with, like I said, we'll start with the quarter panel. I'm going to be doing the tail light panel next. Sorry, not the tail light, but the I guess it's called a tail panel, the trunk filler panel, I believe is what it's called. I've bought one of those as well, and you'll notice that there's really some interesting stuff. You have to assemble it in certain aspects, one after the other, and it's kind of opposite of what I expected.
Bit of an origami.
Yeah, bit of an origami. I haven't decided on a color. The color that I have right now was originally, I believe it's Pagoda Green with a two-tone aqua interior. I'm probably going to stick with the aqua interior. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then I'm going to pick a color. My dad had one when I was young. It was black. I'm leaning towards black, but it's currently white right now. My wife likes white, so we might do a bit of a survey with you guys on what you feel is the right color on it. Anything else you'd like to add, honey?
No, it's a heck of a project.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Patrick, just going to show you how I'm going to replace the quarter panel in the 64 Galaxie. So you can see I've already cut out part of it just to see what I had to work with. You can see the cross brace here in the front, how it's attached, also how it's attached below. You can see it's attached that way. I also took a measurement from the front of the quarter to about where the brace goes there, 16 5/8. Also, here's the rear brace. See how it's attached over here, as well as how it goes here. I haven't seen how it goes underneath there yet. And I took a measurement from basically here to here. It's 5 1/4 to the edge there. Now I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to try to take out the quarter panel, the trunk drop off here, and the outer wheelhouse. As you can see, there's just a little bit of rust there. Alright, another thing I thought I would show you in the 64 Galaxie is where the factory seams are and how they're located. You'll see up here how it crosses across and goes in there. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to take off the quarter panel in this section. I'll figure that out as I start taking it apart. Started taking away all the spot welds here using a spot weld cutter tool. And on the bottom, here's where the factory seam goes down underneath. All right, as I've been pulling off the quarter panel parts here, you'll see up top, the quarter panel, I've taken off the top piece here, and it looks like this cross brace goes on above the quarter panel, which is going to make it somewhat interesting. The other thing I've discovered is that this top piece here, that goes here, is welded from the inside. It's going to make it a little bit more interesting to take apart. What I'll probably have to do is just drill those spot welds right through from the outside here, which tells me that the quarter panel is installed before the inner panels were. So it's going to make it interesting to complete. I'll let you know how it goes. Just a bit more of an update here. As you can see, I've pulled off some more, pulled off all of the spot welds here. I haven't done anything here yet, but you can see that getting a little bit more progress done. All right, still taking off the quarter panel. What I did here on the back side is I just took an air hammer and I just split it up. We'll have to clean up on the back side so you can see some of the weld material still on there. Also, the quarter panel goes underneath this brace, so I have to pull this off, and then take these off. And here, this piece, it actually goes, the quarter panel goes underneath here, which isn't ideal, but got it off, tore those a little bit more. And then I got here, unwelded there, and now I've got to do the back, and then just keep going on with this. This I did have to just rip off too, just air hammer again, so I'll have to clean that off, get ready to put back on the new quarter. Alright, as you can see, pulled a little bit more of the quarter panel off. Got this cleaned up, started pulling the rear back cover off. I'll take that off later. I did manage to cut the quarter panel here. And what is interesting in the back is the quarter panel sits behind here, not on the front, but on the back. It makes it a little bit more challenging to take off. And I have a new trunk drop off, so I just cut it there. And now next I'm going to do the outer wheelhouse. If you can see on the outer wheelhouse, this is on the outside of it. This gets sandwiched in the back, right in here, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. This shouldn't be too bad to do. So I'm going to try to decide how to do this. If I have to cheat a little bit, I might just end up cutting around here, just because to weld inside this area is going to be pretty much impossible, even from the inside. So I might just do a trim there. No one will see it. It'll still be strong enough. I'll decide that when I take it off. I might take these welds off and go up a little bit higher, but we'll see. Stay tuned.